What's your experience playing pinball?
Just goofing off as a kid. I'm a sucker for the old classic style games. I love pinball. I love a place that's got, you know, tabletop Miss Pac-Man, Centipede, Gallia.
Where do you think you're at as far as a pinball player? Intermediate, beginner, expert?
Definitely not expert. I can hold my own on a simple machine, maybe not quite one as insane and awesome as this one, because this one's got a lot of stuff to watch. You know, I can hold my own every once in a while, so maybe intermediate.
So I was on the 9-year college plan just to get my bachelor's degree. Never could really figure out what I wanted to be when I grew up. I changed majors probably every year, and the last major that kind of stuck with me was physics, specifically astrophysics. Well, then I started taking a look around and realized, man, there's like 9 jobs in the real world for astrophysics. So I ended up graduating with a degree in liberal studies just to get the piece of paper, which was a mix of marketing and physics. That helped get me my first job, which was doing technical marketing for a small startup laser company, where I met and worked with 2 insane old school Russian physicists and a couple other younger, kind of recently PhD type laser guys. And I just got hooked. You have people that pay you to be a mad scientist. This is fantastic. Went back to grad school actually here in Central Florida, UCF. Graduated with a master's degree, and the rest is history. I've been in the industry doing some type of work for some agency in the DoD ever since. It's a very wild and eclectic mix. Just, you know, all of the crazy things that you see in the movies. I mean, half of my job is just like the movie Real Genius. Just people that are absolutely brilliant, and sometimes you try and figure out who tied their shoes for them in the morning, because there's no way they could figure it out. Most of them should be wearing Velcro. It's a byproduct of being an engineer. You know, I have my own. I wear insane clothes to work. The mohawk, which is now gone, just because I needed a change and I'm losing my hair. You know, crazy haircuts, the beard, visible tattoos, which is in pretty much every other industry, especially in my kind of line of work. It's usually a big no-no, but you know, I kind of get away with it because I'm a laser guy. And everybody knows that the laser guys are a little bit odd. And for the lasers that I work with, you're so strict on making sure that you know where the beams are going at all times. You know, some of these newer machines, depending on how they want to do it and how fancy they want to get, I would probably imagine that somewhere, somehow, on some of these complicated metal parts, you know, they could be getting cut out by lasers. There's a laser constantly pointed at the moon. So it's constantly measuring how far away the moon is. So if you believe we landed on the moon, which we did. You know, it's gonna suck if one of them goes into the beard and sparks something and burns you and you lose some beard hair, that's one thing. But a number of the lasers that I work with will blind you in a fraction of a second. I get paid to make photons, and then I get paid to make photons do some crazy things. So yeah, lasers be crazy, absolutely.